2021, if I can remember vividly, 2021, September 17th, after his cousin's birthday. Funny enough, I'm coming. Yes, okay. So I was with my cousin. We went out to get snacks. So we were coming back inside. As a girl now, and me, I used to dress like a girl then. I was wearing pajamas with a big white round neck shirt. You know, I was working with that kind of habits, and my cousin was just making my life unbearable as we were working together. Very tiny girl, she was 3 then, and I met that human being. She was smiling, coming to the front, and we stayed in the same estate. Safe to say, I hate, and I will never date anybody that is staying in the same estate. God forbid. No! God forbid! That was like the horrible mistake ever. But to cut that side short, he was smiling, walking up to me, and I just smiled back at Mama. She came and was like, do I know where they sell shawarma here? I was like, I don't know where you're going to get, but in this estate, where we all get good quality shawarma from, it's premium. Premium shawarma, by the way, yes.
Shut up.
So we get, never just the lights. So we get premium shawarma. I described the direction, location, and everything to him. So he told me that he was owing me shawarma. So I was like, okay, no problem. He was like, can I get your number? I was like, my mind, I was like, for what? But I just gave it to him because apparently he described that he was just new into the estate. So, and I was like, okay, you can have it. Light is back. This one started sending me messages. After he bought the shawarma, he was like, oh, thank you. I ate the shawarma I bought for my cousin. It was really nice. I was like, you're welcome, you're welcome. And I said, but you said you are owing me shawarma. Where is the shawarma? Like, he said, don't worry, I'll still get it for you. I was like, so when you went, you could have actually bought it and bring it back. And you know, oh, can you come downstairs? I can come and pick it up. And you can go to your house, you get. But I obviously just wanted the conversation to linger. But as time went on, we were just friends. I didn't go to church one Sunday because of the human being. I lied. That was the first time I lied to my mom. I thought that I was going to my friend's place to do something. And I regretted ever lying to her because I stood in front of her watching her and I told her a lie. And my heart didn't want to. But I didn't. After that, I made sure I never told my mom any lies. If I'm going to his house, I'll tell her I'm going to his house. If she says don't go, I will not go. If she says don't go, we might fight it out and I will go. When I come back, we'll continue from where we stop. But that's not the issue. I started to notice that this guy was very selfish. Like, how can I be coming to your house every time? That was when I started noticing my red flags. I didn't want to still let go, but I was coming to your house. My mom had to call me and say, come, you will not go to his house again. Even if he's your friend, can't he ever step his feet like to this house? I don't know who he is, but you've been going there and it's enough. So I listened to my mom and I told him that my mom said I should not come to your house again. And if you can't come to our house, like just for once. I thought then I was it was on the 3rd of January.
Oh, accuracy is very
I remember I was going out with my cousin and my best friend, actually my childhood friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was going out.
Let's place 1 or 2 already.
It was family.
Oh, okay.
It's family and me.
Oh, okay.
Because normally when I was even younger, I used to go with them. We all traveled together to Akure. We all traveled together to Kwara State. That's how it has always been. So they were going to the beach and I was going to follow them. I had no option. Mommy has said this, okay, yes ma'am, I followed. So in the process of, on transit, this guy, that was when I told him about what my mom said. He kept on giving excuses why he cannot come. My friend just picked up the phone and started chatting him up. I didn't even button. He was the one that was handling that conversation. I wish I still had the conversation because my phone got stolen. So I don't have it again. He messaged him and at a point, my friend told me, take your phone, it's not worth it. That was the statement he made. You've not seen him, but he said it, that he's selfish. Somebody you've not met, just on a chat, you can derive and deduce that he's selfish. My mom has not met you, but she can deduce from everything going on that you're a very selfish
see.
I cannot see.
You were blinded.
No, I was not stupid. I was just blind.
It's just coming back.
I was blind.
Blinded, but I don't think I wasn't stupid. I was blind.
Okay, so we got into the relationship. So he was like, at the point, there was one point when I thought, oh, I was going to serve breakfast. That was the first time, and he was like, I should pick between him and his best friend. Like, it was one controversy like that, because he had a female friend also. I'm sorry to say, guys, how do you have a female best? You are a bachelor and you have a female best friend that comes to cook for you.
That doesn't make
The fact that he was even asking you to start cooking, that's what girlfriends do for their boyfriends. I didn't lose my sense. I was not stupid. I was not stupid. But you will not tell me to be cooking food for you. I disagreed. I told you, why would I cook food for you?
When it's not by choice.
Exactly. If it's by choice, and I'll cook something for you. Big different. Not that you make it mandatory that is what girlfriends do for their boyfriends.
There's no look at my finger. You're not big down.
Instead, his girlfriend, the friend, started coming to cook for him. She has been one cooking for him even before he came into his life. You have a babe. I'm not supposed to be cooking. It's not my duty. But then you allow your girlfriend come and start cooking for you. And then I get into your house. You can't even introduce me properly and tell me that, oh, the girl's name was I meet L, my girlfriend. He never did that. You guys say he actually introduced you when it was your turn. He did not introduce. That was the only person he didn't introduce me to. But she came to cook at interval. Sometimes I see her. Maybe I can come to drop something. I'll just drop it and I'll leave at her presence and everything is going. At the end of the day, 1 year passed. That 1 year was just like a waste of my time in my own mind. It's not as if we ended in my mind. I've entered this, and then I brought up a question at the point. That was after 1 year. I was like, do you see me as somebody you can spend the rest of your life with? He said, I don't have investments. I don't have this. I don't have money. I don't have this. Guy, please, he's into tech. He works for a multinational company too. And telling me we don't have money. I just say, I'm a giver. Whether it's my friend or the person I love, as long as you tell me you don't have money, I'll give you the last that I have.
I don't have money. I don't have money. Help me. Somebody please.
But seriously, there are times when you tell me he has nothing to eat. Even if he was lying, I didn't know. But I would go to the mini market, get him stuff, and deliver it like, okay, you guys can cook because it was and let me now even bring to your notice another red flag that I noticed, but I just kept silent about it. It was when the first day I ever set my feet into his house. You know you were bringing somebody into your house. Do you know what this guy did? It was his cousin that came up.
Oh my god.
To receive me.
Oh my god.
Wait, calm down. His cousin went to go and buy shawarma, and he said he's not just buying any shawarma, but he's going to buy special shawarma and special suya. It wasn't from his own pocket, it was from his cousin's pocket. Like his cousin brought the money out to buy those things for me. Served me with water because I didn't take alcohol soft drinks. Give me water. My mind are like, came to see you and it's your cousin that is serving me like,
I told you he doesn't have money now.
And your big thing is actually a very big deal. I don't know if you guys realize it's a very big deal. Because some guys might feel like, okay, there's no need to be so dramatic. Introduce her.
do you know how it pains them? Do you know how it pains them? Let me tell you how it pains them. Don't introduce them.
Exactly.
Then you get the feeling back now. I need to hold them times 2.
Yeah, it hurts.
You can't say somebody's your
Funny enough,
And she's with her male friend now. And she's like, oh, this one my friend.
especially in public setting, or with people that are important to him. You should, not that you be.
Yeah.
If he doesn't introduce you, doesn't like you.
Basically.
And please, sorry, about introducing. I I was introduced, but to the wrong set of people. I think the people he was introducing me to already knew his ways. So I was like, it was like,
See that point that you mentioned, if he's not introducing you to people that are important to him, he doesn't like you.
He's boring you.
Do you know why I didn't figure out that part? Because he actually told his elder brother about it and his mom about it. So it was very tricky. So that I said you guys should just calm down. It was very tricky. Very tricky. That was the only girl that was coming to his house that he did not introduce me to.
so that was the gray area.
So it was funny. And then I felt at the point that I was so open-minded to him. I told him about everything. I don't know. I brought myself to you open. I wasn't expecting to use it back against me. Use it back against me. I told him I had a very good friend. A very, very good friend. And I mentioned the name of the person, how he knew he's a twin, everything. I told him everything. He thought maybe me and the guy were dating behind his back. Somebody that I told you to. I not even told him, why don't you come to my church? Let me introduce you to my friends. He was like, you know, he's not coming to any church. Blah blah blah. And by the way, he was a Catholic. Funny enough, guess what? He's not coming to our church. Okay, so at the end of the day, it was all just fast. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It was very tricky and very funny at the same time. After explaining to him and telling him to come back to church, he said he wasn't going to come. On a random Sunday, I'm not expecting anybody, he told me I'm in the church. Do you know the reason why he came to church that day?
Tell me the girl wasn't around.
He came to know and see the friend that was telling him about all the way. Funny enough, my friend had my back. I love that guy. Kenny, wherever you are, you're the best.
Who is your guy?
He came to church. I was on duty that day. You know, on a normal Sunday, I'm always on duty, walking around. So I probably don't have time for anybody.
Kings.
Yes.
The proper shout out now.
Kenny Kings! My guy. Do you know what that guy did? Because I shown him pictures of Kenny. He now went on his own to search out for Kenny. I approached Kenny and told Kenny, I thought Luciana said you stay in Abuja. Why are you in Lagos? Where do you stay? Where do you work? Asking him questions.
Why is he doing that?
Like he literally came to my church to disgrace himself. He's insecure. That's the word, very insecure. I'm the one that opened my mouth to tell you about this person because I was being open to you. You came to my look for the person and God's so good. Kenny replied him back and was like, I don't know who you are. Don't come and be asking me questions. And the fact that you're mentioning my friend, don't talk about my friend now. All these conversations, it was Kenny that told me. I didn't even see it. I didn't know what was happening. So coming back from attending to first time I was coming back inside the auditorium of the church. And the next thing, he just grabbed my hand. I thought you said Kenny was staying in Abuja. Like someone that stole something. Kenny came and was like, would you let go of her? Why would you hold her that way? Superman!
I probably just started there like,
Point one.
I was like, you know what was going on? Like, and somebody was holding me. No, seriously, have good friends that will have your back. He stood up for me and he was like,
Be a good friend.
I shouldn't try that. I should leave me alone. Like, who do I think? Like, who does he think he is to hold me like that? I could see the anger and the infuriating foam coming out of his head. Literally, I could see it. I was so angry, annoying. I don't know if anybody noticed, but there was the time we had one rehearsal like that. That same Sunday, we had rehearsals at the back of the church. We were at the altar rehearsing. He sat at the back and he was finding himself that he's waiting for us. After all this scenario that happened, he was at the back of the auditorium, finding himself waiting for me, that he's waiting for me to come and do what, to explain everything that happened. I made sure, as I told you, I'm not stupid. I made sure he booked Uber. Since you came to visit me, you book Uber back, that I used to go back to my house. He booked the Uber. My brother and I entered the Uber. The Uber dropped us at the estate. He went to his house. I went to my house. I didn't say a word to him. He was when I came back. And he was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I said, hold it.
Was this before we moved?
Before we moved.
So shout out, you guys should check out Louise's other video about her new house.
Yeah. So that happened. He came and he was like, we should see. We went to an eatery. Silent me. I was coming back from outside. Stuff like I didn't want to be a rude person. My mom didn't teach us how to be rude. So I went there. And literally this guy had other plans to disgrace me. Who knows me outside in public? He brought up that scenario again. And the funniest thing that was the first day somebody was going to bang the table so hard at an open space. I almost wanted to drop a tear, like, is it me somebody shouting at me? My mother never shouted at me like that. You know what I did? I'm sorry, I'm going to do this. I just told him, who do you think you are? I am done with this relationship. I stood up. I stormed out of the. It was even Chicken Republic. I stormed out of the.
Chicken Republic, why now?
I stormed out of Chicken Republic and I walked home that day because I really wanted. When I'm angry, I like to take a very long walk. So I would clear my head and know what to say. I took a long walk. I went home straight. I got home. I told my mommy everything. I just pulled it out. My brother said, thank you.
You see audacity for me.
Do you know this funny human? That's why I said it's very cunning. He came over to the house. His cousin called me and said
The same house he has been giving excuses.
that he wasn't going. Yes, he came over to the house, and before he came over to the house, his cousin called me. Was like, Louis, please, my brother is coming to your house. I'm begging you, don't do anything drastic. I don't know what is happening, but he was shaking when he got home, like he did something bad. He has lost me, blah blah blah. Can you come? I said, tell your brother to stay in his house because I'm about to wash pepper for my mother, and I pour it on his body at the sight of him. He said, no, don't do that. You're not like that. I know you're not like that. Don't do that. I was literally going to do that. But that one just told me, don't do it, that she just did it. So when he came, that was cool. I just stayed in my mother's kitchen and I was doing what she asked me to do, which was wash the pepper. But my hand was, from the burns of pepper, was burning me. But I did everything. He came. I didn't give a shit about this. My mom was gonna handle him. We love you, Mama. The funny thing is that I wasn't there, so I can't tell you what happened between both of them. But I can only give you gist. My mom said that he came and was like, he wants to spend the rest of his life. He wants to get married to me. Can you come? But my mom said, I was like, me marry this one. That I already asked the question. If he saw me as somebody he was willing to spend the rest of his life with, and he didn't have
A clear answer.
any answer. Which clear? He didn't have any answer.
It wasn't even blurry.
He didn't have any answer. At the end of the day, I just told my mom, what would be with me? She now said I shouldn't take it too far. That I should just give him one chance. She said, that's what my mom said, $1. Anything. Use this period that you're giving him a chance to understand him well, to screen him very well. Now the question is going back to me. That's what my mom said. She said, do you see him as the person you want to spend the rest of your life? Bluntly, I had an answer. I told her no. Straight up. So even the second chance I was giving to him was to look at
And remind yourself.
and remind myself that never. I'm sorry, he was an Igbo boy. I've never dated an Igbo boy, but he almost wanted to.
He wanted to punish your image of
There's an Igbo boy here.
I have people. No, seriously, I have Igbo friends.
We're not like that.
I know you're not like that.
Not me.
He
People
wanted
are not like that.
Speak for yourself.
No.
Okay, we're not being tribalistic.
Okay.
We need to clarify.
We're not being tribalistic.
Mr. L is like that.
Okay, well, seriously. After all that said and done, I gave him a second chance. This one I
And
was
he flopped again.
I wasn't willing to do anything. I was not investing my money in anything. I was not investing my time in anything.
Send me. I don't have money.
I was not investing my money or my time. If he says let's go out, I don't want to go. Like, there's no not enthusiastic that I'm going with him. If he says I don't want to, and the funniest thing is that after he made all those things to my mom, in between, he started asking for sex. He's a guy, he has needs. Oh my god. Why? Why do you think? Why? Like why?
We are not on that conversation right now.
I think that's
this series is not for that conversation. Can we jump it?
Yes.
Okay.
So frequently he was always asking for sex that if I couldn't even give him sex, like we could do other things. I'm like, which other things? For Diggy. He has a very Christian. And do you know the funniest thing? At that point, he was already coming to the church. And before I told him, I attend this Christian center, yes. So we all attend this Christian center. So he started coming.
Best friend.
Which best friend? The girl was still in the background. She was still coming to do the cooking. I can't. That story is a very long story. So he did 100 level. You know, and the funniest thing is that when he started to ask for sex and blah blah blah, it was the week he came to our house. You know, he started to come to the house frequently. Even the times that I'll be like, oh, this one coming to from my house again. I'm very fed up. At that point,
for him to come.
At that point, it wasn't there. Well, you know when you are doing something as if they forced you, it wasn't there. Your presence was beginning to irritate me already. You went to church, said they taught you about the Holy Spirit. The first Saturday they taught you in your discipleship class about the Holy Spirit. You're asking me, coming back to ask me for sex. Is that the Holy Spirit? I think I feel it on the devil that's talking to you.
Are you sure
Honestly, he was in the class, but it was not listening. It was not the funniest thing that Daystar made or it's not Daystar. The people in that class made him the governor of his group.
What year is that?
Please let's not go to this. At the end of the lecture, I said no, I can't do that, blah blah blah. He said, okay, I'll wait. That's what he said. He put, I'll wait. I'll wait.
How many girlfriends
Come back. I'll wait.
He's in waiting.
Let me just give you the story on the day all hell broke loose and started calling quits. So he was not feeling fine. Normally. Then when we started the relationship and he used to be when he's not feeling fine, I would go to his house. I would even make him food. Sometimes I make it from my house and I bring it. My mom would be like, okay, take this one and go and give it to you. No, my mom was even saying, take this one and you mom is a After all this giving, the second chance I was giving to him, that was when he was in our field sitting because he wasn't there again like I told you. So I just said let me just go and see him since he wasn't feeling fine. And he was like, okay, I now made him. I don't know what I made for him. No, I think it was tea. So I gave it to him to drink. He was like, I don't want that. And I said, just drink it, you'll be fine. And it was ginger tea, so he drank it. So he was like, there's another extra thing I want. He was pointing to my boobs. Oh my god. And that was what he wanted. I said, really?
Wow.
This one.
He's trying to use that to be like,
Okay, PG.
I said, you can't have this one. But I just came to check on you to know if you're fine. He saw me off halfway. I went into my house. He returned back to home. All of a sudden, he called me and he was like, no. Before we even went separately to the house and all of that, was like, he wanted to talk to me about some things that the relationship can go on if I can't have sex with him, if I can't if I can't have sex with him, if I cannot allow him to condone my private part. Like the way he was even saying, I was like, I was just staring at him from head to toe, like, shit, this one is normal. Like, are you okay? The fact that, I'm sorry to say, the fact that guys, you think that women don't have urges is wrong. We do, but we control it. Or we try to control it.
That's a conversation.
Imagine we control it.
That's serious, eh?
PG, but imagine we come there and be
after
like,
that,
baby, I want. You say I'm a very promiscuous person. But that's the truth. You say I'm promiscuous, but when it's you, it's fine.
well, after that whole scenario, he said that he was going to call me when I outside for us to know whether we're going on. I told him that my mind was already settled. At that point, my mind was already settled from way back that I can't marry you. I cannot, because you are being selfish. Imagine. My mom had surgery. This boy never called. Up to the 8 hours of close to 12 hours I stayed in the hospital. He never called to ask how is she doing. Are you guys back home? My mom even said, Mama, so I had surgery and this man who cannot come to see me. I had to tell him that this is what my mom is saying and I don't like it. If you want to be there, be there. Be there. So your attitude, and I'm so sorry to say, his cousin sees him as selfish because that one has gone through a lot of him and he's still going through a lot of him.
That's why you're hitting you to buy it.
When I sit down to think about all this, it makes sense that this was actually how he is. Very self-centered. Selfish to the core. I got back inside that fateful night. And it was, before then, I called my youth pastor to explain everything that had been happening. So that was like, calm down, don't make any decision. I said, decision, okay. I don't have any decision I have to make. I don't just want a game in my own mind. So I was like, okay, I should just calm down. So I told him, then I got upstairs back. I told my youth pastor everything that happened. So he said I should come back. When I speak to him, I should let him know. So the phone rang. I put it on speaker. My mom was there. I told her, don't make any sound. She said, you don't trust me. She sat down.
I like your work.
We both sat down. The phone was like this. So he said, I don't, so he asked the question again. I said, I'm sorry, my body is a temple of God and I cannot give it to somebody I probably might not spend the rest of my life with. So he's like, don't see you as somebody I want to spend the rest of my life. And if you see me as such, what is the problem with you waiting? Do you get? Why can't you wait? Do you think I don't have needs? I have. But we have to just be patient if you want something. And he was like, I'm sorry to say, but this is the end of the relationship. Goodbye. He ended the call. My mom was there. She tried everything. In my mind, I was like, my brother said entered during the I was like, my brother was just saying, glory be to Jesus. No. The funny thing is that my brother was just happy that he didn't have to see his face. That was it. And the first time my brother met him, I'm sorry to say, but I felt that I wasted those years. It was just 2 years, I guess. But it felt like I wasted it all talking to somebody. Because one, he's not my friend. He was never a friend to me. So he didn't understand me at all. But I understood who he was when looking at him from afar. People that loved me, people that knew me, understood the kind of person he was.
Your eyes
are red. But seriously, when I called my ex-pastor, my mom was there. I explained everything. I was like, and he's so proud of me. Like the joy in heaven is so like the abundance. You know, he was saying things and my head was just swelling. And all those things. Exactly. Like I'm just forgetting everything that happened for the years. And I was like, God, I'm thankful that I didn't end up with someone like this in marriage because obviously I'll be crying every day now. And people know that I'm suffering. Because how would I live with someone who is selfish? No, it doesn't work. It's too late. So that's my story.
Please, I pray for people that will show you their character in the beginning. In the beginning, please. Don't come and I will still leave. This version of you.
Don't waste time.
That version of you later.
Let's prepare for this one.
Well, I'll just cut it to make it precise. But it pained me because this is one person in all my years of dating that I told myself that this is the person I want to get married to. Of heartbreak. And you know the painful part, it happened exactly 2017, 24th December, 24th night.
See that one?
It happened 24th night, December
Christmas
2017. I begged and begged up until 27th. I felt like we were going to, everything was fine. Okay, she accepted the apology. And on the 31st again, he came back and said, no.
What is this with this
Really? I like that question. So let me take it back. Let's go back to restart. Okay, so I met her while she was in 200 level. I was in my final year. I think 300 levels through final year then. She was in 200 level. Very fine girl. Have model shape. Sweet. Yeah, you know that girl that as a guy really woke up, every guy be like, this girl, when you strong, okay, I was proud. All my years in school, I was this guy that really did not like dating. Then I wanted to focus, I want to carry first class. First class bow. Then,
I see the
back then I was like, no dating, I want to be serious. No game.
Not the seriousness.
Not the seriousness, say you did. I go for life.
Why?
At 200 level, 300 level, second semester, I met her. She was going to night class. One beautiful evening. I was like, I'm not a stick now. I used to be a bad guy. I'm a bad guy. Let me try I just approached this fine girl. Hi. Yes, a penultimate guy. Talk to her, give her 1 or 2 lines. We had a job up there. Fine boy. We just spoke. Exchange contact. I was like, where are you going to say I'm going to meet? I said, I'll meet as a reader. I'll come back, we'll meet. Okay. Sharp, I went home, really date. I was like, I need to go and read this course in the library. I went back, went for faculty. Realized, spoke. Everything was just going smooth. Finally, she started dating. This girl was everything.
Heaven on earth. Oh, Jesus.
That was my last bus stop in my head.
God, when?
And okay, right? She was not materialistic. Don't be dating. Schoolboy really. We didn't schoolboy really gets, but he was trying because I was doing some minor things that were giving me small money then, and we were just cohabiting. Then I finished school 400 level. She was just 200 level into 300 level. And when I was, when I finished school, I told her, see, no fear, right? My heart is for you. Everything will do right. Yeah, my heart is for you.
Somebody says art is for someone.
I kept to that, and I finished school. There was no girl in my view. Every girl was like a boy.
Yes.
Word. Like a boy. I would call her. I make sure we spoke every day. Every day. I left school 2018. Yes, I left school I went to NYC, I think 2018 October. I left school 2017 August, yes. So, I met my babe, my current girlfriend, in 2018. So this happened. I have a new one now that I'm balanced. I'm balanced. Waiting. So when I finished school 2017, immediately, because I just did not want her to call me and I will not be saying the future is bright. Let me be trying in my little way. I got a job immediately. They paid me 40,000 then. I started doing the job. I made sure that I told myself, see, I was giving this girl 5,000 every month. I don't want to know whether this money reach me or you know reach me. I tried.
Oh, that's a man right
I was giving this girl, it's okay. my transport fare, right? To be honest, from my house to that place where I was working, every month my transport was around 20,000.
Jesus.
It was
Yes.
around 20,000. So
And you can still give her 5,000.
yes, ma'am.
It's not like you asked, you just decided.
She just asked, right? So
Men.
calm down. I was giving her that 5K. Everything was still going nice. You know, we'll talk from morning, in the night we will talk. All of a sudden I noticed.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you think your current do 5
I didn't know what-
Yeah, you need some
I give
Please
her
don't
my-
insult her.
I'm giving her assurance.
Yeah.
I give her on the record, yeah, I'm engaged.
Congratulations.
Remember, it's not to remember.
We have to do it.
Wait, see, let me have it go. So back to the conversation. Something changed. I noticed that there is this. While we were dating when I was in school, there was no guy that she doesn't post any guy. I know she had male friends, right? But there was no guy in the picture. It was always me. We were all over everywhere. People knew it was Prosper and this girl. We were dating. We were all cool. Everybody knew, and it went on like that. So I noticed that one day she posted the guy's picture on her status, first in history. Back to the fact, back in the days, right? Her parents knew me. Her father knew. Her father, she used to say, her father is one rigid guy, Her father tears down, but the father knew me and he liked me. I didn't meet the mom, blessed memories, right? But the mom knew me. But the mom, I think the mom died after I left University of Uni. And funny enough, we stopped dating and I still attended the mom's burial. So I'll get back to that sham. So she posted this guy's picture. I didn't get offended because I loved her beyond saying anything. She did.
Yeah.
And I didn't just take notes. She posted it again like another week. Not to say, babe, come on. Who is this guy? She said it was my best friend. He's just always around. I'm like, okay, no. See, when his best friend when his best friend
Best friend.
I didn't take note of it. I just love her to say nothing was up. If I can hold myself in long distance and we were still talking and all of that stuff. And then I noticed that sometimes when I would call her in the night when I close from work, like 10, 11 p.m. No, it's not busy. She would pick. Not just a guy. You will hear background noises of guys like, and I'm like, babe, like really, where are you? She say, I'm in my friend's place. I'm like, it's late. I understand we're in school, but come on, you're a girl. I'm a guy. Right? So still in school. I'm a guy. I know the school life. And I know the school life. You can't be in your friend's place by this time.
Of the night.
Come on.
A girl for.
He passed. I will call her again, the same thing. I was already boiling, but I don't want that insecure boyfriend slang. In my mind, I'm like, God, what's happening? Then I noticed that sometimes I will call her, she will pick. And this didn't stop the whole 5K thing. I got this job in January when I left school. I started giving her that 5K up until that December. And I left school around August, so I gave her that 5K up until December. Yeah. Then I noticed that if I call her, she doesn't pick, she busy the call, she won't call back, I'll have to call her again, and she will say, oh, she was busy, blah, 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 oh, she went for a party with her friends. Like, and the whole, I don't want to be this insecure boyfriend thing, I'll be bottling it up, and in my mind, I'm like, God, and on the 24th of December, I will never forget. She called me and she said that, you know what, Prosper, I feel like you're too good for me. I can't.
I'm happy she said that. I'm so sorry.
No. She said that, right? She said, you didn't do me any wrong. Yeah, she said, you didn't do me any wrong. I can't contain it. I've tried to hurt you. You can't. I'm like, you always forgive me. I'm like, I don't know what this is getting to. But it's fine. And like, I was already, in my mind, I'm like, at the top of my mind, I'm like, please don't break up. Please don't break up. I'm like, whatever it is fine. I'm okay. It's okay. Let's just forget everything. It's okay. Let's be going. And she said, no, that she can't continue. My heart, like, I was gasping for air. And I said, what happened? And she was like, no, that she can't. That it has been a good journey with me, but she wants more. As in, she doesn't want the good guy again. Now she wants that bad guy life. Maybe the kind of friends she has been mingling with. And the painful part, she now told me something that pierced me. She now said, that guy that she was posting, she had sex with her. I wanted to enter the ground and die. I wanted to enter the ground and just die. Like, she probably just died that day. No. And if she would ever see this any day, she cannot tell me I'm telling you lie, right? I just do not want to mention her name because I've let it go. So back to the conversation. And you know what? I cried. That's the second girl that I really cried. The first girl was my first girlfriend. That one too was just fun. A girl, man was just growing. He said, I love this girl. We're just dating. And we didn't for one to talk anything about sex, nothing. The day she even tried, my first girlfriend, the day she tried to kiss me, I was like, no, it's not that kind of thing.
It's not important.
And just wait.
It's not important.
Next time I will know. My first girlfriend came and told me she's getting married.
Yeah. Girlfriend.
So that was the first one that made me cry. So that one is a competition for another guy. Because why I would say that it did not get to my soul is because I was saying no. But this one I already have sense. I was already planning my life again. So when she said that, I was like, God, I want to pray for time. She said it and she said, because of all of this, she can't continue this relationship, blah, 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 blah. That she prays and find another girl, one thing. And she ended the call.
Don't they think they'll bring food to you?
As in, I cried 2 days. I called her on the second day. I said, you know what, I'm forgiving you. I love you. See, it's okay. Don't be crying. I'm telling you, honest truth. I told her that I'm forgiving you. Let's just continue. She was like, how would you forgive me? I said, I'm forgiving you. No problem. We continued. The same character kept on going. And I just did not want to say it again. I think 2 days later, 27th, 28th, I spoke to her again, trying to just, put everything in order, and she mentioned that she did the same thing with the same guy again. Like that same thing
And this boy down to cry.
with the same guy
My head is like
again.
That's not
That's bad. Like I still feel hot each time I remember it. And at a point in time in my new relationship, it almost had its pound of flesh in my new relationship. But by the grace of God, I was able to. So second time she said that, I knew it's over before. Somebody that you've loved, that you've seen the future with, it's not easy to let go. It's not easy. And I still said to myself, maybe because she's still in school, maybe because I'm far. Okay, prosper. Just allow it. Love this girl, whatever comes, just take it. And I told her, so what do you want? And she said, let's break up. And I said, it's my story! And I love you. You know. And she was like, okay, she heard wanting. On the 31st of that December again, she now said, Prosper, I can't deal with this. That the fact that she knows she has hurt me, and that she has looked, I dated this girl, yes, since when she was 200 level, I was already in 300 level, so almost a year and 5 months, I guess. So it was like thinking all our relationship, all our memories, I've not done anything to hurt her, none for once, that she can't deal with it again.
Why don't girls like good guys?
That's
why? I love
Girls,
guys.
and that 31st, right?
No, even
She now wanted to peg. Is that? She now wanted to peg the breakup to certain things. I was like, okay, see, let me admit you're breaking up. So in clear terms, what's the issue? What did I do wrong? Just tell me and I will just accept. Okay, I've accepted. Just tell me. Please let me know so that I can change. And she said, I don't have a social dressing sense. I'm always dressing corporate because I did a course that allows me to always dress corporate, right? She was like, I don't have a social dressing sense. I always dress corporate. I'm too good, I'm just good and I always dress social. Nothing. I'm like, what's the problem? You want me to be negative balance? It's not me. I don't know. What's the negative balance? But that thing actually changed me, right? It actually, to be honest, I didn't even have corporate. It was because I now joined a unit in church. And I started making me to wear corporate. After that, I was like, all my clothes.
You showed me that I was showing you it.
Actually. After that, right, it has always been polo and jean, so that somebody will not come and see me again and say, you're not wearing corporate. So she said she can't do that and she broke up with me. And the painful part, I kept believing that you might still come back. I traveled in March. I traveled back to Benin to beg the same girl.
Now, should we say your story? Move on, no. Your dad will move for love.
But that's the truth. In March of the next year, I traveled back to Benin to beg her. Just to beg her. I was literally begging her. And she stood her ground and she said she can't. And that was the day I knew school. I just knew that, man, it's over. I was struggling with trying to move on. My close guy who knew everything, who would point out that guy, just find another girl and move on. But it was hard. It was really hard to get another girl. It was really hard to get her off my brain. So when her mom died and she reached out to me and I still traveled to Port Harcourt for the very not because we were dating, but because of how much I still love her. I still went and I came back. And we've been talking and just, when I came back, we were just having chit chats. How are you? How's classes going? Okay, that's fine. And, she wanted, because she knew how much I loved her, she wanted to still cash in on that. Sometimes she would reach out to me and say, oh, I need this, I need this. I was stupid. I was still having.
It's like stupid is Islam, but stupid is like the day.
I thought we'd have it, right? In September 2018, I met a beautiful girl. Very
Shout out to you.
What's her name?
What's her name?
Her name is Victoria.
Hi, Victoria!
I'm funny enough, right? I met her in an awkward place. Awkward place in the sense that I met her on WhatsApp. I was in a group, an NYC group like that, one NYC group, and I was just scrolling. Yeah, I was just scrolling. It was before camp. I was just scrolling that NYC group. I just saw one girl's profile picture. This girl no bad.
Sex.
I'm gay. Let me try. What's the most that happened? Let me shoot my shot. And I just reached out to her. One was giving me attitude. She actually, this same girl was giving me attitude. I was already boiling that I don't get time for rubbish. I told her, say give me attitude. You're not gonna follow me to. You're not gonna follow me to tell me. And funny enough, fast forward, when I started talking, a very awkward thing happened that made me know that okay, it seems like there's a potential. When we were having, getting to know ourselves in this place, my phone, I didn't say number anywhere. I lost every contact with her. I think a month after, I now got another phone. I was like, this girl, I don't get this conversation with. I get her back. I started looking for all the NYC group in Nigeria. I started joining any NYC group. I started posting on Facebook, NYC that, please, if you know any cheating man, so, please, I'm looking for her. People will just say, people are not just using me to catch cruise. And one day, I now joined one WhatsApp NYC group. I now posted that same thing that, please, if you know any Victoria cheating man, right, I tell them Diabatek. Currently waiting for NYC. Currently, I'm waiting NYC. Please let me know. People are just using me to catch cruise. One girl now DM me and said, is there a problem that if you send me a picture of a girl that is named Chidima that attended Jabate, will I know her? I'm like, okay, why not send? And funny enough,
Let's picture me out.
wait. It was her best friend at the time. Okay. That sent me the picture and was like, is this the person? I'm like, this girl, but I could be tired. She now reached out to Victoria and said, funny enough, this is the word she told Victoria, the future husband is looking for you. Victoria was like, calm down, which one is future husband? Do I tell you I have any guy? And she was like, okay, there's a guy that will be posting on this WhatsApp group that is looking for you. I don't know, but let me share the number. That his name is Prosper. And at the time, that one don't move on. That one forgets my name. So that waste time. So like Prosper. Okay. She now shared his number. She now gave me that woman's number. As I called, as I heard her voice, it was like Holy Spirit. That was when she now like Prosper. She just shouted, where have you been?
Oh, she made
And long story cut short, we were about having, just proposed, everything going on.
So guys, we have come to the end of episode 1 of the Heartbreak Story.
Don't forget to subscribe, I'm sure.
Yes, it's very important that you do not forget to subscribe and turn on your notification. Also give this video a huge thumbs up. And then if you have other things you like to see pop up on our channel, like my channel, comment, leave a comment. What am I saying? No. Leave a comment, in the comment section below. Thank you very much. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and watch out for episode 2.
Don't call me woman.
I'm not